What up, YouTube Nation? It's Holy Joe Rock and Roll coming to you live and unscripted. Are you tired of me reviewing shitty movies? Well, this is a change because I saw a movie that I was actually quite impressed with, and I wanted to share this review with you. The movie is Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher, and I know it didn't get a lot of good reviews, or at least the sort of the vibe that I got was that it was bogus. But being a veteran and having served, I can tell you that it was very believable. Tom Cruise pulled off, well, spoiler alert, there's going to be some spoiler alerts here. Movie opens up with a sniper taking out 5 people. Later, a patsy gets arrested because it's framed. The guy's framed, and this guy who's framed calls for Tom Cruise, his character Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher shows up. He's basically like kind of like a Rambo character. He's just wandering the earth. He has a pension, and he doesn't have a house, doesn't have a car, has no clothes, no possessions. Just kind of has total freedom, and pretty kick-ass, right? And that's sort of one of the messages of the movie. Is I'm not saying he's a Jesus character exactly, because that's not what it's about. But he has total freedom, and in the real sense of, say, an American sense, you know, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is what he's got. Anyhow, Tom Cruise's character as Jack Reacher comes, does a little investigation, discovers that it's a conspiracy, that it's a frame-up, that, you know, all the facts, it's too clean. How could it be, you know? And the fact that, you know, this assassin pays for parking at a parking garage, and they get a fingerprint off the quarter that he put in the meter. I mean, there's a lot of things that just didn't make sense. It was just a perfect frame-up. Too perfect, right? So, the Tom Cruise character, you definitely know he's not a Marine. He definitely does not have the bearing of a true Marine Corps officer or even a half-assed Lance Corporal. But, for sure, as an Army officer, as an Army MP, he pulls it off. He's definitely, you could definitely believe this guy has some bearing, and he has some definite control over himself and his abilities, physical abilities. There's some action scenes in the movie which are pretty damn realistic. You know, it's not over the top. This is not Mission Impossible where it's just craziness, unbelievable bullshit. It's very realistic. The movie is very realistic. It's taking place in our time, and it's really, I was really pleasantly surprised with the film, and I think it's worth definitely watching. Now, if you're a guy, it's definitely a guy flick, but if you're a woman and you like Tom Cruise, you'll like this movie as well, because it's not super violent. There is some violent scenes in there, and it's not totally over the top. So I think you would like it. You get to see Tom Cruise with his shirt off if you're into that. So maybe a bonus for the ladies or some of the gay guys out there. Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, Holy Joe Rock and Roll reporting to you live from Krakow. Jack Reacher, 2 thumbs up. Peace.